I'm back for another video, man, and here is my preview and prediction for the game against Aston Villa, 8 o'clock. Yeah, man, we need to really kickstart our season, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and without any further ado, let's get into this one. So, Aston Villa, they're coming into this match on a good run of form. If I'm not mistaken, they have won their last 4 games in the Premier League. 3-1 win against Fulham, 2-0 win against Burnley, 2-1 win against Tottenham away, and a 1-0 win against Manchester City last weekend. They started off the season a bit shaky, weren't really scoring, things was looking stale, but Unai Emery managed to come out of adversity and start to pick up form, not just in the Premier League, but in Europe as well. And that's something Arne Slot needs to do right now. Get out of adversity and build up a run of form, because I've covered it so many times, I'm not even going to mention it again, because this is every game is massive, but this one is serious. It's serious because confidence needs to come back ASAP. Momentum needs to come back ASAP, and people need to enjoy playing football again, because we haven't been enjoying playing football since September the 20th. So because of that, here is my oh my god, what am I doing? Yeah, apologies for that, but yeah, let me see something. Yeah, so obviously our game against Aston Villa tomorrow. Records that I'm checking now. We have a very good record against Aston Villa at home. Very good record. Let's keep it a buck. The last time Aston Villa beat us at Anfield, I believe, was 2014. Yeah, it was 2014. Yeah, it was 2014. So that's like 11 years since they last won at Anfield. But we've been losing at Anfield twice, back to back. Against Manchester United and against Crystal Palace. Granted, the Crystal Palace game we played, most of the players were second team, second choice players and kids. So yeah, really and truly, if you're basing it off of history, it should be a win for us. But going off form, it should be an L for us. So because of that, we really need to bounce back. Big players needs to step up. Leadership needs to be shown. Just look at the table now. Level on points. Aston Villa wins, goes above us. If we win, obviously we get 18 points. And then obviously if we draw, not the best run of results, isn't it? A draw is not good enough. A draw is not good enough at all. We need the win ASAP. So where can the game be won? Aston Villa got threats. They got Ollie Watkins, who loves the game against us. They got Tielemans, they got Rodgers, who got his first goal of the season, I'm not mistaken, against Tottenham last week. They got a very good team. They got a very good team. I've always said this about Aston Villa. Unai Emery has built a very good foundation for Aston Villa, and because of him, they're consistently getting European football. They're consistently challenging. They're consistently not challenging them here, like putting up top performances against some of the best sides in the league. Their top six record, they really go toe to toe with them, innit? And I have no doubt tomorrow they're gonna come in with all sorts of confidence, all sort of belief that they could get a win and inflict more misery on Arne Slot. And as for us, yeah, leadership needs to be shown, because last week the players looked dejected and stuff like that. Arne Slot come out on the press conference saying that pre-season is one of the big reasons why injuries has come into the squad. Also, he's saying that he doesn't need to change too much stuff, given that we don't concede chances like that, which I think is absolute nonsense personally, because we do concede chances as far as we concede big chances. Look, hence why our defensive record so far this season has been atrocious. So something needs to change in that aspect. We definitely need to be better. And for the love of God, can we please keep a clean sheet tomorrow? We need to keep a clean sheet tomorrow, because that's where everything can start. Start with a clean sheet and then build from there. And then as well as we can have a clean sheet, a good performance and win. Is that too much to ask in this current moment? Yes, it's too much to ask. But we need to show why we are champions. We're not showing that we're champions. We don't have a champions mentality right now, and that needs to change. Two things can be true. You can support the manager, you can back the manager, you want the manager to say, and I always will stand by that in terms of Arne Slot. Arne's not in all day, every day, but two things can be true. You can also say that he's been shocking so far this season. And you can also say that the players haven't been putting up their weight for various reasons. No matter what happens, the players and the manager gets a pass of everything that's happened off the pitch. But that doesn't mean that I have to be blind to what I'm seeing. Because what I'm seeing, I'm very shocked, I'm very surprised, and I'm not gonna lie. shocked and surprised is the same thing. Bloody hell, I am surprised and I'm actually speechless, like, because I don't know where this has come from. I did not predict this at the start of the season that we'll be languishing in 7th and be on a losing streak. But every club goes through a bad run of form. Every club goes through a bad patch. Is how you overcome it. And obviously, October was a nightmare month. A nightmare. But the game tomorrow is going to be the first day of November. A new month. More blessings. Hopefully, we start off with a win and have a positive November. And don't bring up this month ever again. Because this month has been a consistent nightmare. So, starting 11. I think it's pretty simple who I would play. Mohamed Ashbili in goal. He needs a big game. Robertson left back. Bradley right back. He needs a big game. Konate and Van Dijk. And yeah, to me, by the way, this lineup is gonna be in the 4-2-3-1, but I wouldn't play the 4-2-3-1 system. I'll either play a 4-4-2 or the three at the back that we saw in midweek. But yeah, that's the back four, and I'll go some Bosley. Gravenberch might make it to the game. If he makes it, he starts because at 70%, at 50%, Gravenberch is miles clear of 100% McAllister that we're seeing right now. So Bosley, Gravenberch in the midfield, and I will have. Actually, you know what? Ban the 4-2-3-1, go with the 4-4-2. Gakpo on the left, Watts on the right, and then I will have Ekitike and Salah up top. That's how I do it. I think we'll defend better, and I feel like we'll generate better chances and create more big chances with that system, with that setup, personally. But I know Arne Slot's not going to do that. I think Arne Slot's going to go with the 4-2-3-1, same back four, so Bosley, McAllister will play. He's going to go Wirtz, Gakpo, Salah on the right, and Ekitike up top. That's what he's going to go with. Let's see if we can actually get a win for once, because it's actually needed. But my prediction for the game, I am going to go for a 2-2 draw. I think it's going to be our first draw of the season. Yeah, obviously, I would love for us. I would love to predict. I will never predict my side to lose. I will never do that. I will never predict for us to lose. But you know what it is? I just don't think we're going to win tomorrow. I think the confidence is too low. I think the momentum is low. I feel like we're finding it very difficult to get out of adversity right now. And yeah, man, with these three massive games coming up, I can't see winning any of these three games, man. If I'm being so honest. But you know what it is? We have to get a win, man. We have to get a win to restore some sort of confidence and build. But I feel like it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I feel like it's going to be a 2-2 draw, man. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below about the predictions. And where do you think the game's going to be won? And yeah, man, we need a win. Hopefully, Champions shows why there was that team last season. Thank you guys for watching. Until then, I'm out.